Okay, so people tend to wonder, what is this PRP and stem cell? So if you could describe what is this?
Yeah. So
how does it work?
Yes, the best way that I explain this is that in regenerative medicine, and this is not just when it comes to musculoskeletal conditions, but pretty much all that stuff I talked about before for regenerative medicine, there's 3 tenets to it. You have to have a cell type or cell substance. You have to have growth factors or signaling cells that essentially enable the communication between cells. And then you have to have a scaffold of some kind that either fills in a space or hones those cells to the area that you want, okay? When that comes to musculoskeletal medicine, let's just use the meniscus as an example, right? Let's say you have a big tear in your meniscus, right? I take the cells, right, whether that be from bone marrow, fat, or both, and we extract those and essentially process those in the lab that we have here. So you have your cell type, right? Then the PRP, which we also utilize through processing in our lab, is able to get platelets to a very high concentration. And the platelets are what deliver those growth factors and those signaling cells to essentially run the show between the cells, okay? And then that scaffold is really what we utilize from the fat or that lipo substance that we get from you. And so when we get down to where we have all those substances and I use my ultrasound, I guide a needle precisely into where that tear is. And you can actually watch that substance fill into that crack of that tear. So you can actually see that fatty substance fill that defect and know that you're in the right spot and that's going to sit there and do its job, right? And so being able to introduce that into that area starts that whole 3 tenets of the process of regenerative medicine.
Cool. Nice explanation.